Let's do a roll call and find out who's in the studio for Cake O'Clock this week. My name's Larry and I'm checking in for Cake O'Clock.
My name's Paul and I'm checking in for Cake O'Clock.
My name is Claire and I'm checking in for Cake O'Clock.
My name's Ellie and I am checking in for Cake O'Clock.
My name is Dave and I'm checking in for Cake O'Clock.
And my name's Matt and I'm checking in for Cake O'Clock.
Round of applause, everybody. Well done.
Wonderful.
Anyway, one of the other voices you heard in the studio there was Ellie Coast, who is a singer from Leeds. Hello, Ellie.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Thank you
too.
for coming in. The reason you're here today is because you're going onto national television tonight.
On the telly box.
BBC One, prime time, Saturday night, you're going to be singing a Frank Sinatra song to the nation.
I am.
Is today an exciting day or a nerve-wracking day?
No, exciting. Happy to be here. I've never been on radio before, so
Really?
it's cool.
Not as exciting as TV.
Yeah, you're doing things a little bit backwards by going on national television and then appearing on local radio. Even though we love local radio,
We absolutely do.
we can't get a job anywhere else. So you know, that's what we've got. But you're on tonight on Our Way. Which is a show to do with Frank Sinatra. It's celebrating the music of Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
Just tell us a bit about the show and how you got involved.
Well, the show is basically celebrating Frank's music, and there were 7 unsigned acts that were chosen from across the country. I was personally contacted by the assistant executive producer.
Clang.
Something like
I was personally
Harry
contacted.
Matthews. And that's really nice to be approached, you know. But I know there was an application process, but he just found me on YouTube. So.
And this is because you were on YouTube singing a particular Frank Sinatra song.
Yeah, it was Fly Me to the Moon.
Right.
Love that
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Are you allowed to say what song it is you're doing tonight on the show?
Yeah, I'm allowed. I'll say it's going to be I've Got You Under My Skin.
Marvellous. So you're on the show with 6 other unsigned musicians from around the country.
Yeah.
And it's Alexander Armstrong who I think is hosting it, isn't it?
Yeah,
With,
and Rochelle Humes. Yeah.
Rochelle Hume, the other aficionado on Frank Sinatra music.
Oh, yeah, she does biography, isn't she?
Yeah, in between doing gigs for the Saturdays, she writes about Old Blue Eyes.
Yeah. And this reprise years.
Alexander Armstrong's
priest.
he's a singer himself, isn't he? He actually does like Frank
Is he?
tribute nights and things. He is a proper expert on Frank
working men's
Sinatra.
clubs.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. and it's on 7 o'clock tonight on BBC One. And I know, and it's not like a talent competition, so to speak, but there's an element to it that somebody from the show will be chosen to play at Frank's centenary concert, which is at the end of this year, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wowza.
So that's pretty exciting. So what is the centenary? I was trying to work this out earlier on.
birth, isn't it?
Is it 100 years since he was born?
Yes, that's correct.
It's 100 years since he died.
Not 100 years since he died. No.
98 he passed away.
Time's in Claire Nazir's time zone at the moment. Yeah. But it must have been really exciting to do, and we have to say it's recorded. So you're not like going from here and jumping on a train and...
Yeah, no, definitely not.
That wouldn't be good fun.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I think as well because I worked really hard to produce quite an original version of the song, and they really liked it, thankfully. So it's not only performing on TV, you know, it's getting to show a wider audience my arrangement skills, so that's really important to me, the fact that it's my own arrangement, you know.
You've done like a death metal cover or something.
You'll have to see.
Some Belgian trance.
Some EDM, marvellous, and Ellie, you've been really kind. You've brought in the cake today, which is exciting. What
Best
was
cake
behind
in the world.
What was the choice behind the cake?
Yeah.
Tell us what was your process behind choosing the cake?
behind baking this?
Since I haven't eaten today, I thought something kind of a bit savoury would be the correct choice as opposed to something really sugary.
Right. So you've gone for
Sticky Jamaican ginger.
Jamaican ginger cake.
Not sugary at all.
No, savoury. I've gone savoury, so I've gone for some Jamaica ginger cake.
Which is famously made of sprouts. Well, it's good. It looks good. It's made by a company called McVitie's. I've not heard of them.
They've coming up. They should be big. I think they're going to be a big company. They're going to do well.
They'll
Jaffa
do well.
cake, you know.
Yeah, keep one in your back pocket always, or in your underwear.
Let's not go back to that. Ellie, nice to see you. Best of luck on the programme tonight.
Thank you.
It's 7 o'clock on BBC One and it's called Our Way.
I've got a quick question for you before we eat the cake. You going to watch yourself?
Yeah, of course I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're not going to go, I don't know what's that. Are you really? Have you invited people around, especially have like a viewing?
No, just because I've got this auntie who's always like, oh, dolls. So she'll probably be listening now.
Really?
Hello, Auntie.
It'd be mad with my family
Would
all
it?
sat in the room.
So you're going to watch it on your
So
own?
we're having a nice private viewing, aren't we?
Oh.
Champagne.
Bottle of champagne. Absolutely. Well, every time we listen back to our show, that's what we do, isn't it? Bottle of champagne.
That's where you'll find us any Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Ellie, nice to see you. I know that we can't play the actual song that's going to be on the programme tonight because that would be spoiling things for everybody, but we have got some music from Ellie in a second. But I think we're going to get tucked into this Jamaica ginger cake then. We've got a knife and everything. And for now, that's the end of Cake O'Clock. And enjoy. This is Ellie Coast and Zachary.
Sweet Zachary, don't you be looking all mad at me. The world is not being cruel, it's us being fools. And sweet Zachary, don't you look so sad at me. If we are meant to be, my love will count the days until we can be back in its totally amazing place where my brain is muddled and my heart is racing, and your arms are the only space I ever want to be found in my Zachary. You fit me perfectly. It's hard to believe your body wasn't made for mine only. I picture you from the smallest things. I wonder if it's you every time my phone rings, even if I spoke to you just a minute ago. And oh, my love, I made it on my own. Never used to move so slow, but pretty soon it will have been a year since you had to leave me here. But in my mind it's so clear, like it was only yesterday. Well, I guess that's how the greatest loves stay lovely, Zachary. Yeah, and we stay in love eternally, 'cause there's nothing better for me to feel and nowhere I'd rather be. That's how I know we're meant to be. My love, I love you always.
That's Ellie Coast and Zachary, singer from Leeds, who will appear tonight on Our Way. It is celebrating the music of Frank Sinatra, BBC One, 7 o'clock tonight. Best of luck to Ellie. And if you want any more information, then just look online, either Google it or Bing it, which is
other search engines available. Alta Vista,
Microsoft's version. But
Ask Jeeves.
Bing's just not as catchy. Anyway, just go for Ellie Coast Music, and you will find one of Ellie's million on-stream online channel streams like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and things.
The future. Support your local artists. This is Larry and Paul right here on BBC Radio Leeds. It's coming up to past.